But what about the sleep paralysis? Do you still have that?
I had it.
How long are you awake, but your body isn't moving?
Literally like 2 seconds.
And that's enough to freak you out.
You know how long 2 seconds is to be paralyzed?
It's crazy.
It feels like an eternity.
Has the doctor ever said to you, this is why it happens?
The main thing is lack of sleep, but then you have to like put things on top of that. So like if you haven't had enough sleep and then you fall asleep sitting up, oh my God, it's over for you.
And maybe even being dehydrated or something like that.
Like anything. It's like it's almost the same triggers as Tourette's, to be honest with you. It's like the exact same triggers.
You suffer from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
you can see I'm like spazzing in here.
Well, I don't. Are yours mostly physical tics?
Yeah, they're all. I have one that I've only realized recently that I'm begging for myself to not have it become a real one, which is like.
You do that? Mm-hmm. Are you self-conscious about all this, or do you say fuck it? I'm famous and people can put up with this or not, and who cares?
No, I'm pretty self-conscious about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Were you teased about it as a kid?
Yeah, but not because it was Tourette's, because I didn't even know it was. Like people, I mean, it wasn't even like, haha, you have to. I mean, nobody ever teased me. I was the fucking alpha always when I was younger. So
I privately and avoid all of that kind of stuff, or do you not want to be that insulated?
Yes, almost. The problem is that I think it's there. I mean, the problem is that I think airplanes as a whole are so wasteful and are really, really affecting the world in a not a great way. And the problem is that I have a job where I simply can't not fly. Like, I would love to not fly and to travel in a
more
green way.
Right.
But the problem is that I can't. And so we are like right now, like trying to find ways of there's like a thing you can do, I think, where you like, what's it called? Like you use, I don't know.
You can share like a jet, you mean, or something?
I don't know. You can like help it be more eco-friendly to fly. Like there's something you can.
Yeah, there's some kind of an exchange.
There's like an exchange you can do. I think we're working on it. I don't know, but because I can't do it, I do a lot of other things to try to make up for it. But private jets, like I want to so bad.
Right.
And I probably will. Right. I mean, I will. I fully will. Like 100% I will. But it's just like. I hope that by the time I do, there's like a way more green way to do it.
It is.
Then we had this meeting at Interscope, and it was just another meeting. But then it was like we went, and it was just there were just some people, and I will actually single out Justin Lubliner, who is the person that signed me at Interscope Darkroom. He was in that first meeting, and I just like there was just something about him that I just had such a genuine feeling of. This person really believes that I can do things. Like they really are.
They weren't treating you like a kid.
No. And they were treating me like I was like an artist. Genius.
Right. Well, you know what? You need that encouragement.
Yeah.
It's a big deal to get a record deal because you know how many people, we hear about the successes. How many people got record deals and then you never heard from them again?
Oh my God.
100%.
Phineas, you have a girlfriend now.
Yeah.
Is that going to interfere with the music because you and Billie are so close?
Right. You know what's cool? I definitely like, it's a thing that like when I was single last year, I was like concerned about. I was in a relationship like almost the whole time we were making this album. So I already have that under my belt of like, oh, well, that worked out.
Right.
She loves our music so much and is so nice about it. And like, she'll come over and I'll hear her pull up and she's like listening to our record and she's such a fan.
If Billie didn't would Billie be honest enough with you to tell you if she didn't like a woman you were dating?
100%.
Has that happened?
Yes.
And Billie, you'll say to your brother, listen, I love you. You know, no one's closer to me in the world than you, which I assume is the truth.
It's also the other way around.
Yep.
Phineas has his issues. Phineas has way more issues with the people I like than me with the people. But that's because.
Are you dating Billie? What's your story?
No.
How could you not? Do you not have time?
I have time. I just like I don't know. I'm in this like place where it's actually the first time ever in my life that I haven't had my eye on somebody.
Right.
And that's only because I've been boy crazy my entire life, literally since I was like a tiny child. Boy crazy.
I think you should look at the way that, like, to me, like when I look at like people, Billie's relationship life or whatever.
I got a lot of shit to do.
I just, I think you think about like how the person treats the person you love and then how they treat them back. And I think if that's all really positive and,
So you
see
said
returns,
to Billie, hey, Billie,
not treating you well enough.
you're hanging out with a guy who's being a douchebag.
Well, that's happened multiple times, but that's
totally.
just because
Really?
I'm.
Do you listen to him? Will you?
No.
No.
You can't. I mean, you just can't change things unless it's you do. Like, and it's not even. This has been like my entire life that I'm so strong-willed that like when I was young or when I was little, when I any age I was, if I wanted to do something, I would go and do it.
But can't your brother ruin a relationship for you? Not in the sense that maybe defiantly you say, I'm sticking with this guy, I don't care what Phineas says. But in the back of your mind, like, Phineas is he's a pretty level-headed guy. You know what? He must see something I don't see.
Yeah.
And now that's ruined the relationship. It's in the back of your head.
Yeah.
Because he's got your back.
He knows.
Well, and then like when there's
really
been
well.
people that treat Billie really well, I love those people, and like think they're great. Yeah, I think that's part of the reason that I do feel some obligation to like be honest with my opinion to Billie, and I think it's why I appreciate it when she's the same way to me, is that it's nice to like, even if you're on your own path and you're not going to be dissuaded, it's like her opinion means so much to me. I want
for a woman.
But he's also, sorry to cut you off. He's also my older brother, very protective, and wants me to be taken care of and wants me to be safe, and he's always been a person that I think is attracted to very well-kept people, and I'm not really.
Yeah.
Phineas is attracted to more my mom types than I am. I think like people that like Phineas just likes the people that know what they want in life and are doing it and are nice and are following the rules and stuff.
Right.
And
he wants a normal home life. He doesn't want aggravation. And you're looking for
I just
drama.
see damage, and I'm just like,
you go right to it.
Swear to the Lord Jesus Christ.
I always, for many years, loved damaged women. I always thought the more damage, the better.
What the hell's wrong with us, bro?
Because I love taking care of people. That's why I was curious when I was asking about your parents and stuff. I had a mother who didn't have a mother, so I felt like I needed to take care of her. So whenever somebody, that to me is love. When I'm in control and I'm taking care of somebody. And Phineas, the thing is, for you to be with a woman, does she have to be a musician? Is that something that is important? No, you want the opposite.
Yeah, it'd be better if she's not. Yeah, which my girlfriend isn't, which is great.
I love people, and I love talking to people, and I've always been a very, like, physical person. So, like, with all the people that I'm close with, I'm, like, always, like, on them and, like, hugging them and, like...
Do they misinterpret that as, like, oh, you're coming on to them?
Yeah. And I think there's just, like, people just don't understand, and I think I'm stupid sometimes where I'm like, God, I'm being flirty, but I don't mean to be, because I like talking to this person.
And when you're 17 and you're dating and you're living in a really adult world now, you're moving fast and you're making money. Are you dating older guys? Because now you're meeting guys in their 20, 25, 26 kind of range. You're 17. I would imagine these are older guys.
Well, not like 26, but they are too old, which I've learned, and I don't think it. I don't know.
How weird would it be though for a 17-year-old kid to be dating you, who's like living this adult life?
Point.
Well, that's the problem, is that and it's such a weird, conflicting thing, because I'm living in this world that I've been living in since I was 13.
Who's going to know how to live in that world with you?
Right, surrounded by, like, imagine me dating someone that goes to high school.
That's what I mean. You're out of that whole world.
I can't. Like, I can't. And also,
you can't.
I just can't. And dating has never appealed to me. I've only dated one person ever, and it was, like, recent.